Mary Larson with the 2016 Champion She Rocks Award.
And my heart is rejoicing at seeing all these powerful, beautiful women.
Toured for 10 years with Michael Jackson for all his solo tours, followed by 3 years and a couple CDs with Jeff Beck. And I have my own project doing a multimedia show in sync with films that I cut. And I just got my hands in a little bit of everything.
My world is lots of different things. Everything from corporate communications to media relations, public affairs. But essentially, I'm there to make sure we're best representing Taylor Guitar's brand in everything we do.
I've recorded a lifetime's worth of records since I've been doing this for about 35 years, starting from my first album with John Mayall to R&B acts, onto Rosemary Clooney, Michael Feinstein. The first movie I ever worked on was Apocalypse Now. That's kind of what I do.
I've been in the musical instrument industry for pretty much my entire career, doing marketing and public relations and working as an advocate for women in music.
As Kathy Duncan said, women then looking for community and safety and freedom of expression. I like to think things have changed because of those women who paved the way for events like tonight.
Some of the challenges, I think, in the music industry for women is that our voices aren't always as loud. Sometimes we're waiting for permission to do things.
Being in any creative art is definitely a challenge. You really need to carve an original voice and carve a name for yourself.
When I started, there were no women that I knew of. There were a few classical women that were balance engineers and editors and things like that, but really nobody doing the kind of work that most engineers were doing at that time.
As a woman in the industry, I don't think there's any women out there that are pro players that have not gotten flack from guys about being in the club.
I would interview these women and hear the same stories over and over again. You know, nobody thought I knew how to set up my gear. I was somebody's girlfriend.
When I first decided I was going to get into sound, I asked for a job in a recording studio. The man that was running the studio at the time said, you know, he wouldn't hire me, but he just wasn't sure how the clients would react to having a woman in the control room.
There hasn't been enough discussion and openness about how women are viewed and what women's roles are in the industry. And for whatever reason, it's my passion to make those conversations happen.
The Women's International Music Network is fantastic because it's given a voice to all of us.
I think it's really fantastic that there's an organization that's spotlighting women for the achievements that they've had.
I'm certainly a big proponent of women belong where they want to be, not where people expect them to be, and got to know more about the programs, fully supported it since then.
The Women's International Music Network developed because there was something missing in the industry. As we developed, we started creating this community of women that support each other. And the She Rocks Awards has really been a way for us to bring other members of the industry on board and get them involved.
It's so rewarding to see and to know that there's a network of women who are there to enjoy each other's company, who are there to encourage each other and empower each other.
It really helps us to have a partner like Avid to tell our story and encourage more women to be part of this wonderful industry that we're in.
My advice to young women trying to make the move into the industry would be that no one person is entitled to any one thing, but everyone is entitled to work hard so be prepared to work hard.
I tend to look at the upside of being a woman in my career, not the downside. We as women bring something unique to the projects that we work on.
It's the music, the passion for the music, and growing and realizing the journey is day to day in your progress that is number one.
I just feel like working in an industry that brings that passion to other people is so meaningful to me. And I would never want a girl to feel like she couldn't do it because she was a girl. Like, that's crazy.
Best advice I could say is don't make plans on Friday night.
It's not a question of who's going to let me, it's a question of who's going to stop me.